extra in there for things they can't see underneath the car for damages. So they'll pad it a little bit. So let's say you receive a $3,500 settlement. You have a $500 deductible. They'll minus that $500 deductible. All right, and now you have $3,000 to go repair your car. The check is made out to you. You go to get your car repaired. You got $3,000 in your pocket. You can shop for a repair facility to get your car repaired. This is the way how you save money. You know what? By doing that, I just saved you $500. So it's worth you picking up the phone and call me at 702-236-2624, 702-236-2624. You can waive that collision deductible and not pay out an additional $500. Let's say you have $3,000 from the insurance company. Now you walking in as a cash customer, because a lot of these auto body repair facilities want to know, are you paying for it or is this insurance? Because if it's insurance, I think they charge a little bit more. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. But you walking in as a cash customer, you can get an additional discount and probably save some extra money by going that route versus going to a repair facility and paying the extra $500 deductible when you could have easily took the cash settlement, and then shop on your own for an auto repair facility. Again, for more information, call me at 702-236-2624, 702-236-2624. My location is 2300 West Sahara. I'm located in the beautiful U.S. Bank building. I'm on the 8th floor. I work by appointment only. I do have appointments available. So give me a call at 702-236-2624, 702-236-2624. Moving on down the line with the auto insurance information, we have comprehensive, which is wind, fire, theft, vandalism, fallen objects on your vehicle. So if you need a windshield replacement, if you have a $500 deductible, more than likely you will pay for that windshield, because windshields are around less than $500 to repair. $450 is about the average to replace a windshield, and you want to get the factory windshield too. Don't get that off-brand windshield because it may not fit as tight, or it may not function as well. Now, rental car reimbursement is so misunderstood. Your rental car reimbursement means when you have a car accident on a covered loss, the insurance company, if you have the coverage, will provide you with the rental car, whatever your allowance is. Normally, it's about $30 per day, $900 total for 30 days for a rental car. You only receive that rental car if you have collision and comprehensive, and you will get that allowance if you are accepted on a covered loss for collision and comprehensive damages. Towing, there's many options out there to get a tow. You can add it to your auto insurance, but there are companies out there that offer great tow packages. For more information, call me and I'll tell you where to go, or you can just add it on your own current auto insurance policy. Okay? Again, 702-236-2624 is my phone number, 702-236-2624. You can catch me on Facebook and just punch in Donald Marquez. Now, if you out buying a car, I know the holidays are right around the corner, and you may want to get somebody a present, a nice car, which is a nice gift. But you want to shop for the auto insurance rates first before you go out and purchase that vehicle. These cars today, they're very expensive to pay for on a monthly basis, but you want to find out exactly what the car insurance is before you purchase that vehicle. Only thing I need is a VIN number. You get the vehicle identification number. Give me a call. I can give you a quote and tell you exactly what it's going to cost you before you purchase that vehicle. That way, you can budget yourself, whether you can afford the car or not. Because if you go out there and get you a nice hot rod and you got a nice powerful vehicle, and all of a sudden now you get insurance sticker shock, well, you you didn't check first. You bought that Charger with the V8 with the Hemi in it, and all that V8 and all that power, and it goes very fast, and now you got to pay for all this extra insurance where you simply could have just given me a call and shop for some insurance rates before you purchase the vehicle. Then you may not want that high performance car. You may want to substitute for something else that fits in your budget. So keep all that in mind. Consider all that before you purchase the vehicle. Make sure you know what the insurance costs first. I'm looking at a well-known magazine, and I saw this Whole Life insurance ad in this Whole Life well-known magazine. A lot of us receive in the mail for many years, and they talk about the guaranteed acceptance, which is a good thing. If you have medical, if you don't want to take a medical exam or you don't want any health questions asked. But keep in mind when they tell you no medical exam, no health questions asked, that's a big one. Now, no medical exam, I'm okay with that. But the no questions asked, you're going to pay the highest dollar per thousand for a life insurance. Now, when you're purchasing life insurance and they say no health questions asked, no health questions, you're gonna pay a higher amount for less insurance. Okay, there has to be some type of health questions. Do you smoke? Do you have diabetes? Do you have cancer? Have you had a stroke? I mean, these are questions. Drug, alcohol abuse. These are questions that need to be asked. Now, if you are a diabetic, that's fine. I can get you life insurance. If you have cancer, I can get you life insurance. So feel free to give me a call. I do have openings. But if you look at some of these ads, and when they say no health questions asked, and you pick up the phone and you call them and you enroll in these type of policies, you're going to pay more for insurance than you have to. And another thing, these policies contain benefits, reductions, limitations, benefit, reduction, limitations, and exclusions to include the reduction in your death benefit during the first 2 years. Now, what does all that mean? This kind of sounds a little complicated, but it's simply this. That means your policy is not in effect, the face amount is not in effect on your policy for the first 2 years. Okay? That's what that means. These policies contain benefits, reductions, limitations, and exclusion to include reduction in death benefits during the first 2 years of the policy. All right? Your policy, the face amount is not in effect for the first 2 years. That's as simple as that. But it's a clever way where they put it. They're not doing anything wrong, but you must understand what you're purchasing, okay? Because these life insurance companies have been around for a long time. They're not doing anything wrong, but you must understand what you're purchasing. And it's so many times I've seen policies where the face amount of the policy over a period of years will reduce down to zero. So if you purchase a policy, let's say 10 years ago, now you're 10 years older and you don't understand how the policy works within the policy other than how much you pay monthly, because you're probably paying just what they told you to pay, and then the face amount of the policy. Now, I've seen a lot of policies brought into me where the face amount of the policy has reduced down to zero. The older you get, the less coverages you have. Okay? I'm going to ask you a question right now. Do you have life insurance? I'm asking everybody right now, do you have life insurance? And if that answer is no, pick up the phone and call me, 702-236-2624. What are you waiting on? 702-236-2624. I'm going to ask this question again. Do you have life insurance? Do your parents have life insurance? Do you have life insurance on yourself? And if the answer is no, other than your job, because believe it or not, we don't even recognize that as life insurance. If you have life insurance on your job, that's fine. However, it takes a while before that policy pays off. Okay? It takes a while before that policy pays off because you need a death certificate. You have to have a death certificate. And unfortunately, in Vegas, it takes a little bit. It takes about 4 to 6 weeks, up to 6 weeks to get a death certificate. I don't know why it takes so long in Vegas. I mean, if you pass away, they should be able to, as long as they can prove who you are, they should be able to issue a death certificate out right away. But unfortunately, sometimes this slows down the process waiting on the death certificate or a doctor's report. They may even ask for a doctor's report. Sometimes this slows down the process if a person passes away, within that first 2 years. They can ask for a doctor's report, and they're definitely going to ask for the death certificate if a person passed away within the first 2 years. Now, a lot of you will probably more than likely qualify and not have to wait for this reduction, limitation, and exclusions. So what that means, this policy, what I'm looking at from this well-known magazine that I pulled it out today because I wanted to share this information with you, you have to wait 2 years before the face amount of the policy is in effect. You don't have to wait that long. You can qualify for final expense. So when you walk out of my office, you have life insurance that day. Now, if your health dictates otherwise, we're not turning you down. That's called a modified policy. Basically the same thing I just read off. That's a modified policy. But I'm going to tell you exactly how it works. But your health will dictate not only your price. A lot of times, it's not like going out and shopping for shoes or clothes or a suit. Your health and your age really dictates the price of your life insurance. Okay? And the longer you wait, the more it's going to cost. Because we base your life insurance on your current age and your current health. If you have children out there, you're a single parent and you have 2 or 3 children, single parents, or male or female, doesn't matter. Get yourself some life insurance, because if something happens to you, who's going to take care of those kids with no money? You're talking about 2 or 3 kids. Something happened. Who's going to take care of your children? And now they're burdened with the responsibility of taking care of your kids, and you haven't done anything about it. You worked hard all your life, and you have done anything. You have these young kids at home, and you won't spend less than $1 a day for life insurance to protect your family. All right? If you get your nails done, maybe if you stop eating lunch once a week, you can make a small sacrifice to fit life insurance in your budget. We can sit down and talk about it just by not eating lunch once a week. Lunch costs about anywhere from $7 to $10 a day. All right, $7 to $10 a day for lunch. 1 day a week, cut out lunch 1 day a week. All right, you can get you some life insurance. Instead of getting your nails done every week, get them done three times a month. You can get you some life insurance. For more information, my name is Donald Marquez. You're tuning into Your Insurance Connection every Tuesday right here at KCEP. I want to thank KCEP for allowing this platform for me to come on and talk about life insurance with my listeners. And I want to thank the listeners that have been listening to me for a long time. I do appreciate your continued listening and also support. One other thing on the life insurance, now if you do have a current life insurance policy and you want to increase it, depending on how long you've had the policy, what type of policy it is, I would tell you keep that policy in place. If it's a good policy, that's a solid whole life or a solid universal life policy, or maybe even a term policy, I would tell you to keep that. But if you want to increase your coverages, we would open up a brand new policy for you. We don't want to disturb the cash value in your current policy if it's billing cash value, because you've had it for a while. We don't want to disturb that, okay? But we will offer you a new policy. I don't try to replace your current insurance unless it needs to be replaced, because some of you out there have life insurance policies that's going to go up as you get older, and your face amount will decrease. It's a lot of you out there have those policies. You just haven't picked up the phone and called me yet to come in and get your insurance review. I highly recommend, take your time, take some time out, give me a call. I do have appointments available today, 702-236-2624, 702-236-2624. Greg DeVille is up next, all suited and booted, ready to talk about buying that house. So get ready for him. Stay tuned right here at 88.1. Again, my name is Donald Marquez. You're tuned into Your Insurance Connection. My location is 2300 West Sahara in the U.S. Bank building on the corner of Rancho and Sahara. Give me a call at 702-236-2624, 702-236-2624. And until next time, just keep it crispy.